obviously you didn't get to play a game last weekend, due to the wildfires in the area. The Cali Classico had to be postponed. Do you have any concerns with sharpness? Your opponent, Chicago, had the opportunity to play last night. They got a win at home against the top team in the East, the Philadelphia Union. How do you think, you're not playing for a couple weeks up against a team that just played last night will affect what you want to do on the field on Saturday? Thank you.
Thank you, Jamon. Well, hopefully it doesn't affect anything. I think that the guys have been training very good, like always. I know that I always repeat myself, but they do always fantastic. Obviously, you want to play, during the weekend, and the guys they wanted to play in any field that would be possible, but couldn't happen. I can tell you that they have a lot of energy and a lot of willingness to play against Chicago. Obviously, Chicago played yesterday. They played well. They won against Philadelphia, but at the end it's a game, 11 against 11, and we have to do our best.
Thank you, Alex. This question comes from Ted Ramey. He asks, what are your overall thoughts on Chicago Fire FC?
I think that Chicago has a very good roster. I think that they didn't have the results that they wanted, maybe during the season, but as we saw yesterday, they were able to play at home and they played well. Shakir is coming back as a 10, so he's a good player for them, but we have to think about us and be focused against them here at home with our fans, with our people, with our family, and play for 3 points.
Thank you. This question comes from Anthony Passarelli. He asks, this is your first game at PayPal Park since May 22nd, so quite a long time. How excited are you to be back in front of your home fans on Sunday?
A lot. To play here at home is always fantastic. Also for the players, we like to be here at home in front of our people, and with the desire to show a good soccer play and good results.
Thank you. Let's go back to Jamin Moore for one final question in English.
Thanks, Jake, for another question and taking one, Alex. I'm interested. People talk a lot in this league about breaking down low blocks. Obviously, you like for teams to come out and you like them to play you and have it to be a very competitive match. But at various points, sometimes teams sit deeper either as a strategy or because of the situation in the game. Philosophically, how do you feel is the best way for your team when you're faced with that to be able to break it down? Some coaches like to play over the top. Others like to move the ball side to side. Others like to use kind of quick passes wherever they can find holes. What's your approach? So if we are watching the team and we know if you're facing that, how well you're executing to your typical strategy. What's your thoughts about the best ways to do that?
Well, I think that obviously depend of the space that the opponent provides you. You have to be able to find solutions to adapt yourself. Obviously, the one is the preference in relation with the style. If you like to play more long balls and win second balls and attack the spaces, or you prefer to try to build more and through combinations to attack the opponent. But overall, all depends also about the space. Sometimes to break a low block is more difficult because you need be more sharp in tight spaces in order to destabilize them, because there's less spaces. And sometimes you have to adapt and find the ball in behind because they are more higher, and obviously we can talk about the transitions. I personally like to play more with ball rather to play more direct. More direct doesn't mean that I don't like to find the ball in the space if the opponent gives you that. Is a difference between try to play long balls and win second balls, or to interpret it or read the game and understand that the space is there.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Let's finish up with 2 questions in Spanish from Max.
Hello, guys. Thank you very much. Buenas tardes, profesor. ¿Me escucha?
Sí, buenas tardes, Max.
¿Cómo te va? La primera, entiendo que la postergación del clásico rompe un poco la planificación, sobre todo un partido que se vive de manera intensa, de manera muy particular, pero en esta fase que vive el equipo de ir partido a partido, de ir consolidando conceptos, entiendo que obviamente de local la victoria es una prioridad, pero más allá del resultado, ¿qué busca consolidar en conceptos y en funcionamiento de equipo en este partido en particular?
Bueno, lo mismo que venimos tratando de consolidar desde que vinimos aquí al primer equipo, desde que nos dio la oportunidad de estar aquí, que es tratar de ser un equipo que pueda tener el balón con la idea de atacar y ser defensivamente, estar bien ordenados y agresivos al mismo tiempo, que es lo que también ya este equipo tenía, ¿no? Y por las individualidades que hay. Creo que tenemos jugadores con las capacidades suficientes para poder presionar alto, por ejemplo. Pero sobre todo el orden a la hora de atacar, en reconocer los espacios que hay que ocupar para poder atacar bien.
Perfecto. La segunda sería, profesor, usted que conoce muy bien la liga, estamos en un momento muy interesante a nivel competitivo. Vemos que la liga no solamente crece a nivel de infraestructura y espectáculo, sino también en conceptos de juego, a nivel táctico, a nivel de entendimiento de lo que es el fútbol de alta competencia. Y son días interesantes porque se han sumado talentos como Gareth Bale, que viene a ser campeón de Europa, Chiellini, un defensor experimentado, un campeón de Europa a nivel de selecciones como Insigne. ¿Sientes que competitivamente, con lo que se vive y con lo que se suma, es el mejor momento a nivel futbolístico de la MLS?
Bueno, yo creo que la MLS viene creciendo en los últimos años, no solo este año. Creo que ya me hicieron la pregunta anteriormente. Creo que esta liga está en unos niveles bastante altos ahora y seguirá creciendo. El otro día lo hablamos, hubo un momento en la liga que se traían jugadores con mucha experiencia que habían jugado en Europa, luego hubo un momento que se potenciaba también al jugador joven, ahora parece que también vuelven a venir jugadores del perfil de Bale, ahora viene Insigne, ahora también Toronto ha fichado otro jugador experimentado. Creo que poco a poco la liga va encontrando ese equilibrio entre potenciar jugadores jóvenes y traer jugadores con experiencia, pero en general y en cuanto a nivel táctico, la liga está creciendo a marchas forzadas, bastante rápido.
Muchas gracias.
A ti, Max.